Hi, my name is Wanda Kay. Have you ever heard those stories about people who saw someone across a crowded room and they had pictured this moment enough times in their life that they knew when they saw that person, that's the person. That's the person I'm going to marry. They call that love at first sight, but I think that is like a vision coming true. It's something they had spent a lot of time contemplating, thinking about. They knew exactly the personality, the type, the of individual that would one day become their spouse. And when they finally found that person, all the pieces of the puzzle just fell together. That's what it's like to have a dream, a real dream that you know is going to come to pass. You don't know how, you don't know all the steps between here and the final arrival, but you do know that somehow you're going to land at that place and you're looking for the opportunities to take steps in that direction. That happened to me just recently, and just as much as time and energy and everything that you devote into personal growth and development, there's still this surge of adrenaline when it happens, because it's like stepping off of a precipice and not knowing what's going to hold you up. It's taking flight and wondering, how does this thing work? Not even planning on the landing sometimes. But this happened to me in that I had a dream that I put it on my vision board as one of those things that I said, well, if I could have anything, this is what I'd want. This is truly what I would want to have happen. And a few months ago, I saw where it was actually a possibility. But there were things between me and my dream, and I didn't know how those things were going to work out. I didn't know where where were these little bumps and obstacles and whatever twists and turns. How was all of that going to work out? And so I just kept plodding forward, hoping, dreaming, trusting that this dream was not placed in my heart for just a lark or for fun, but that this dream was placed in my heart for a reason. And so I worked, I planned, and just as life does sometimes, it threw me some curveballs. I had set aside some provisions, and of course, when you do that, it seems that's when life will test you. Do you really think this is for you? Because something's going to pop up when that happens that needs to be taken care of. And so, of course, that predictably happened to me. Time was running out. Time was getting closer. And I said, well, I can try this one last thing. So I tried one last thing. And oh my goodness, one large piece of this puzzle fell into place. And I was like, wow, this is great. But in the midst of this amazing happenstance, I was like, but there's so many other pieces that need to be put into place. What I had not understood, what I had not known, was that while this dream was being placed within my heart, God was placing this dream in other people's hearts as well. And so when I was willing to take a step out in faith in the direction of my dream, other people saw that. And forces and resources and things came together that I could not plan. I could not have planned it. I could not have imagined it. I could not have anticipated it. Provision for the journey, provision for the arrival, provision for the stay, and provision for the return. It's amazing. It's amazing how God does that. I've seen it happen so many times in my life, and yet it never ceases to amaze me at His goodness and His grace and His provision for even me. I understand that there are times in life when you may doubt His love for you. But if you can ever take your eyes off the obstacles and just look at Him and see the reflection of you in His eyes, it is the most precious gift you'll ever give yourself. And I think sometimes He's just saying, will you stop looking at the lack and the need and the difficulties and just look at me and trust me, the answer's on its way. And it might not arrive packaged the way you imagined. It might not be according to your small plans, but I've got it all taken care of. And so I don't know what you're facing today, but I do hope that this video has been an encouragement to you. I hope you will like, comment, and share it with others. And I hope you have an amazing and blessed day. And I'll look forward to talking with you again soon.